Game 7, Western Conference Semifinals. The Jazz have reached the final destination. An epic journey is nearly complete. The opportunity to win the ultimate prize in a series that will go the distance. They must bring all they can muster against the Los Angeles Clippers. It's all come down to Game 7 of the conference semifinals. Up next.
It doesn't get much bigger. Game 7 of the Western Conference Semifinals. We've seen exceptional play from both teams, but there can only be one winner. With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. So here's the Clippers starting group. The talented pair of George and Kawhi at the 2 and the 3. Then there's Reggie Jackson. Then it's Serge Ibaka. And it's Cousins in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Jazz, Conley at the 1 with Mitchell at the 2. Derek Favors out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Ingles in at the small forward position. So the Clippers win the tip. Pass to George. Screen by Ibaka. George, good.
PG playing behind the pick and roll, able to use his size. Pretty good decision that time with the basketball.
Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen on George. Knocks it loose. In transition, here come the Clippers. There's Jackson with the 3. Clippers keep it alive. To the wing on the left. 4-3. Connects from downtown.
I like to see Cousins share the ball. Probably a good thing with the team he's on now. He draws so much attention, it opens up the passing lanes.
Now here's Gobert. Pass to Mitchell from outside the arc. Nails it from 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Ibaka.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
Yeah, in this offense and in this structure, there's going to be opportunities to get a lot more assists for Cousins.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Gobert with it. Outside Mitchell. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Mitchell's got 5 points.
The defense has to get up inside and press Mitchell. He's thinking of shooting it whenever he has the ball.
Jackson, pass to Ibaka. Pass to George. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Utah.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The 3 from Mitchell. Again, the miss by Mitchell. The Clippers have gone 3 of 6 since the tip. Here's Leonard. No luck on that one. Excellent D there from Ingles. Outside Conley. Shoots over George. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. The Clippers in the lead. The 3. And there's Leonard on the assist by Ibaka. 5 points in the game.
That is a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Utah has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Mitchell, the pass to Favors. Mitchell with the ball. On the wing, Ingles. From outside, off the mark.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Pass to Cousins. Back to Leonard. Here's Cousins. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Such a power player is Cousins. Fantastic. Fighting his way for whatever kind of challenge the defense wants to throw at him.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 6 from the floor. Now a timeout called by Utah.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Thomas. Clarkson outside, down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires in the triple.
Clarkson draining one from deep, something he has to continue to work on. Stretch out the floor.
Morris outside.
That mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Here's Thomas. He's guarded by Zubac. Here's Clarkson. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Clarkson, it's interesting for him. He's not really a point guard and not really a shooting guard, so trying to find ways to stay in the game and stay aggressive and do whatever is asked of him to earn minutes.
Now here's Rondo. Pass to Morris. Kennard outside. Takes a 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah trailing here. Here's Bogdanovich. It's good.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
Outside, Rondo. High arcing shot, and he lays it up and in.
Trickery of Rondo. You know he loves to go for those floaters from time to time.
From deep 3-point range, that misses. Would have counted had it gone. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Clippers ahead. They're up by 1. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Conley at the 1 with Mitchell at the 2. Derek Favors out there with Georges Niang. And it's Clarkson in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. The Clippers shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Here's George. It doesn't go for him. Conley with some nice D. George has gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Here's Clarkson. Second shot opportunity, and Favors with the layup.
Such a big part of what he does for this team, just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Jackson attacking, and there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Mike Conley. And that one falls for Jackson. Ingles, he's checked in for Clarkson. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Cousins is checked in. The Jazz have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Conley passes to Favors. Outside Mitchell. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Ingles, no good.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
George outside. Into the lane. And Cousins throws it down.
Yeah, I didn't think there was a pass available there for Paul George, but he spots that small crease, he fires the ball through it, and he gets it to his open man.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Outside Mitchell. Here's Conley. Utah, the rebound. Favors. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Favors is gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Leonard's got room. On target from about 13 feet. And now it's a 5-point Clipper lead.
Leonard did a good job to take a picture there, recognizing what was going on, read the defense, and then finds a soft spot in the mid-range.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 5. Outside Conley. The 3 is up. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Jackson against Conley. Out to Leonard. Launches it. And Conley grabs the miss. The Jazz have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. To the paint. Here's Mitchell.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he makes a first. All right, the Jazz making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And the switch here also for the Clippers. Kennard, he's checked in for Paul George. Both free throws good from Mitchell.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And Leonard, here we go. Pass to Ibaka. Now Cousins. Jackson with it. He takes it in. Leonard on the wing. There's the 3. Leonard can't get that one to fall. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Mitchell with the ball. Lets the 3 fly. The Jazz with another miss.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
Jackson pass to Leonard. Offline with a 3.
And his touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Both teams deciding to change it up. The Jazz shooting just 37% so far in this one. Kennard against Mitchell, and he drives in. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to Cousins. Now here's Morris. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Now here's Mitchell. He has 7. Bogdanovich on the wing. Fires for 3. No good there. The Clippers go the other way with it.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Here's Kennard. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
I mean, he's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
There's 37 seconds left in the half. Here's Bogdanovich. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Cousins. Pass to Batum. Deflects the pass. Up top Morris. And here's Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And when I think of Mitchell, I think of relentless. He's so active and drives with such purpose.
Kennard outside. Misses the 3. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Clippers ahead, up by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. How about the playoff atmosphere? We're going to break down all the first half action for you. checking out the Clippers, they're 1/2 away from finally moving on in this series. The pressure of Game 7 may be weighing heavily on them, and they've still got their work cut out in the second half, but they're in a pretty good position. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, they've been great at creating good shots on a consistent basis. It's that simple. You win the game by easier baskets than your opponents. They've been doing that, and a good ball movement, good player movement, and good body movement is the big reason.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Utah?
Their three-point shooting in the first half was atrocious. Ugh, ugly, awful, nasty. It's not that they're just missing shots. It's like they just keep taking the shots. Hold on, Ernie. Hey, you! Whatever your number is, stop shooting the three. See, Ernie? That's all the coach got to do. Tell them stop shooting the three. Pass, cut, work together, do something.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And so in the game for Los Angeles, on the wings, it's George and Kawhi. Then it's Serge Ibaka. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's Cousins in at the 5. Now here's Mitchell. He's got 9. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They'll pin that one on Serge Ibaka. The first one falls. Both free throws good for Mitchell. The Clippers in the lead. Now here's George. The ball's knocked loose. Mitchell with the ball. Guarded now by George. Here's Ingles. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. It's George on the wing. Off the mark there with a 3. And for the Jazz, they're shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Pass to Favors. And George with some nice D.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense. He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul of the game. Clarkson's checked in for Utah. Zubats, he's checked in for the Clippers. Up top, Ingles. Leonard defending. Right side, Conley. This for the tie! The offensive rebound. Tipped! And that'll be Utah's ball as it goes out of bounds. Jazz able to keep possession. Niang, he's checked in for Favors. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's George. That one is off. So Utah will take it the other way. Clarkson outside. Pass to Niang. And here's Conley. Clarkson outside. Stolen by Jackson. Inside. It's stolen by Clarkson. Now Conley. Here's Niang. Leonard defending. Niang. That's good. Niang's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Conley. Clarkson outside. There's the drive, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. George passes to Ibaka. Down low. And there's Leonard on the assist by Ibaka. Leonard's got 9.
You got to do your best to root and push and shove Kawhi Leonard outside of the paint. He's just too strong and too skilled on the inside, and then he starts to get comfortable.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Here's O'Neal, looking for his first basket, still in this one. The Jazz with another miss.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
Count the basket and the foul. Bojan Bogdanović picks one up.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
The Jazz making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Minute 32 left to play in the third quarter. Outside Bogdanović. Here's O'Neal. Mitchell with the ball. Pass to Gobert. Zubac with the steal. Kennard on the wing. Here's Rondo. Zubac with it. Defended by Gobert. Here's Kennard. And the Clippers miss again. The Jazz have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Now Gobert. Let's go with a 3. Hits the trifecta. Clarkson's got his third basket on the night right there.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Right side, Rondo. Right wing. Here's Zubac. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Gobert. The floater. That one goes in. And it's now just a 1-point Clipper lead.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Here's O'Neal. Oh, no good! It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Clippers ahead, up by 1. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. At the 2 and the 3, it's Mitchell and Ingles. Bojan Bogdanović.
Oh, nice!
Look at the bench.
Down!
I mean, the bench is going nuts. Paul George dunk contest, he's maybe a little older, but I love to see him get up.
So it's Utah now. They trail by 3. Mitchell, the pass to Favors. Ingles with it. Now here's Mitchell to the inside. And the dunk by Favors.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
The Clippers shooting about 47%. A nice number. George against Mitchell, and he gets it to go.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Outside Conley. With some arc. Can't get it to drop. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Jackson attacking. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. And now it's a 5-point Clipper lead.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And here's Conley. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock.
Just a bad time for a defensive breakdown, and he really took advantage.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Favors. And here's Mitchell. To the middle. Favors' shot is good. Favors has got 4 points in the quarter.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Here's George. Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive. Go ahead and lead him, Paul George. Stepping up, a huge shot at this moment in the game.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Here's Conley. Count that bucket.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
The Clippers have gotten 4 or 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Inside. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on Derek Favors.
Cousins converts despite being bodied up by the defense there. He is just so physical and hard to contain.
Gobert's checked in for Utah. And that one misses. Utah trailing here. Outside Conley. There's a screen by Favors. And there's the call on Reggie Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him. Mitchell finds Conley. Deflected by George.
Yeah, you can't toss up the weak stuff around Paul George. He sees it coming and uses his reach to get to it.
Jackson outside. There's the triple. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. 1:46 left in the fourth. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Clippers have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. And the dunk by Leonard.
Really, with that level of speed and power, it is so difficult to keep Leonard from scoring on the drive.
Here's Mitchell. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Stolen by Jackson. George with it. He's picked up by Conley. And the jam by George.
Yeah, Paul George, look out, hammers that one home.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, DeMarcus Cousins.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Yeah, this is something he will remember forever. These types of performances in the playoffs are what define a player's legacy. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Now Leonard. Here's George. Favors with it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. One minute left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points and they need a nap.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Here's Ibaka. After the basket by Utah. Here's Leonard. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. And the Clippers lead by 7.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And it's Clarkson missing. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. George with it. Now Favors defending. Conley against George.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
With the drive, and George with the jam.
Well, on that kind of move, Paul George is such a great scorer. He can stay in control, even at full speed.
And so the Los Angeles Clippers take the series and are moving on. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Paul, what a great team effort defensively. What were the points of emphasis?
You know, we do a great job of helping one another and being in gaps. And, you know, if we're going to get beat, it's going to have to be, you know, beaten by contested shots and the ball being swung. You know, so that's what we had to do. We had to sit down, guard guys, and, you know, make them play on the offensive end as a team.
Defense certainly has to be a full team effort, and it paid off tonight. Thanks, Paul.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time